Welcome, beautiful, to the Creating Change podcast with Emma Bradford. Creating change to fall back in love with ourselves and life. Each episode, I'll be offering insightful stories, concepts, and practical takeaways to inspire your day, reconnecting to the authentic essence within. Are you ready, lovely, to embrace yourself even more and awaken to the magic life has to offer? Let's dive into today's episode. Hello and welcome back to Creating Change with Emma Bradford. Thank you so much for joining me. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I want you to think back to the last time that you were in nature, or perhaps that's right now as you're listening to this episode. Notice what you saw, what you heard, what you felt in that memory, or in the present moment if you're in nature right now. Just remember or notice all the different sights, sounds, sensations. Nature has so much to gift us, to offer us. If we slow down to notice it, that's the thing, often we're rushing by, do, go, achieve, focusing on the to-do lists and everything that we have to do, the lists of responsibilities, pressures, stresses, caught up in the mind with the stress and anxiety, rather than taking an inhale, exhale, and noticing what's present in the moment. Allowing ourselves to be, to witness, to feel. Now, there are many benefits of connecting to nature. Not only can we witness such beauty, and we can hear beauty in the bird's song and all the other sensations and sounds. We can feel different sensations, the warmth of the sunshine, the raindrops, the breeze. But we can also receive a lot of healing. Now, everything's made up of vibrating particles in space. Everything has an electromagnetic field. Some things emit positive ions, some things emit negative ions. Now, our physical body does really well when it's in a space of negative ions. So the negative ions actually promote healing. They actually have a positive effect on the body. And positive ions can sometimes put us in a state of stress. So the things that emit positive ions that can have a negative impact on the body are computers, technology, Wi-Fi, different electrical devices that can emit radiation, and the things that emit negative ions that help the body to restore, repair, and heal are often found in nature. Nature has incredible healing qualities. And there have been many different studies out there that show this. There are also people that do all sorts of retreats in nature. You can even go forest bathing if you like, walking through a forest and being in the forest and noticing the well-being benefits of that. Now, not only does nature provide so much healing to the body, if we're feeling stressed or anxious, one of the best things to do is to go out for a walk and breathe in fresh air and be in nature, whether that's a forest, a field, a park, the sea, by a lake, on a mountain, wherever. Being in nature in some form can be one of the most powerful things we can do to shift our state, shift our emotional state and our mental state. If ever I'm feeling a bit agitated, irritated, or there are some heavy emotions cropping up, I go for a walk. I go to the forest, I go to the beach, and I find it virtually impossible to be in a bad mood when I'm in nature. It's like after a while, it might take me a little while sometimes, depending on what's going on personally, though after a while, this sense of gratitude starts creeping up over me. I start reconnecting to what I feel is truly important. I start seeing things with more clarity. I start feeling very different. Now, not only does nature provide such healing for us and a space for us to heal, nature can also provide us with many different messages. This is one of the things I love about nature, about life. I'll do another episode on what life can teach us, though just looking specifically at nature and the environment. Seeing nature as a teacher, I see nature as like one of our biggest teachers. Seeing it from that perspective and looking at the variety in nature, in the environment, with all the different weather patterns and locations and all the different ways that this divinity is being expressed, we can learn so much. So, for example, rainbows, thunderstorms, rain, sunshine. It's almost as if nature has its own emotional states. Nature is showing us that how even when there are big, heavy storms, even when there's a lot of rain, it never stays. It always passes. And sometimes you even get wonderful gifts through that, through the rain. Rainbows. Trees. Noticing the strength in their roots and their presence and how tall they can grow. And that often they grow so tall because their roots are so deep and that they can withstand storms, obviously depending on the strength of the storm. Though noticing how strong these roots are, and when trees are rooted and grounded, they have this flexibility that they can move and dance with the wind. So when we are connected, when we are grounded, we actually have more flexibility. We're able to navigate challenges that may arise in life. So you see what I'm doing here, noticing all the different aspects of nature and how nature is expressed in the environment, and looking at that and learning, okay, how does this apply to human beings and the life that we live and challenges that we may navigate? What can we learn from nature? What is nature teaching us? So start brainstorming. This could be a little exercise that you do today. Start brainstorming all the different expressions of the environment, of Mother Nature, how nature is expressed through different weather patterns, through different plants, trees, the waves, lakes, water, rock, mountains, animals, all of that. Notice all these different expressions. Now, animals, that can be a whole other topic because also there's this life, this being inside. Though just focusing perhaps at the moment just first on the plants and the trees and the rocks and the lakes and the sea and the different weather patterns, noticing what we can learn from that, like what perspective is being offered there. How can we see nature as a teacher? What is nature teaching us about life and about ourselves? Something to get curious about. So I'd love to hear your shares on this. You can share on social media. You can email me, info@emmabradford.net. You can also connect in the Facebook group, Compassionate Inner Light, and share your insights there. What is nature teaching you? Was it teaching you about life, about your current experience of life? What wisdom is being offered? It's always there. Nature is always offering us these incredible gifts. Just often we're rushing by and not noticing it. But when we slow down, we watch the sunset, we realize that the sun rises again the next day, that even endings and new beginnings can be wonderful, can be beautiful. Noticing all these different messages, these insights. There's a gift right there. So sending you so much love. Thank you for listening and wishing you a wonderful day. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, beautiful. You're amazing. All resources and links can be found on my website, www.emmabradford.net. Link is in the show description. Do come and join my community and share your takeaways from this episode. I'd really love to hear. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. Until next time, I wonder, what magic will you experience in life today?